But before we start, let me ask you a question. Why are you here? Why is the blockchain industry here today at this very well-curated event, Renaissance Blockchain and AI? I think one key thing about Metis is we've been an innovation organization since the beginning. We were one of the first L2 scaling solution to support Ethereum and scaling. But we've seen the evolution of technology and what's needed today for our society. We expanded to ZK. We touched on the BTC liquidity layer, but we see a huge push in AI. What blockchain brings to AI is something very unique that no other technology company or tech can do, is verifiability, transparency, decentralization. So let's start. Decentralization and trust, blockchain role in AI. Does AI need blockchain, or does blockchain need AI? I had an interesting panel yesterday, and I've come to a conclusion, and it's something that we've been thinking about, and it's an ongoing conversation, is actually AI needs blockchain, and I'll tell you why. Trust is a big thing. Trust is a big thing in our society. Currently, we're using AI and trusting AI to do our work. We're trusting AI data in our research. We're trusting AI in some of our business decisions. But why is it so critical? With AI now, it's controlled by a few big companies, and we don't know what goes inside. I was just talking to a friend, Johnny, and we were saying, hey, it could be garbage in, garbage out. I'm a health nut, so I want to see what's in my ingredients and what I eat. And you should be concerned too in what you feed your work, information you use for life, information you use for your family, health plans, food plans, business plans. But the key thing is the data is still controlled by just a few big, large companies. And large companies can be biased on how they use the data. You don't know how your data is being used. The thing with blockchain is it started a way to really decentralize how we use our finance. But yet it's evolved into something where we can use for our data too. Data is the new monetary value for a lot of companies. You see that with Facebook. You see that with Google. You don't get Gmail for free. They're using your data to monetize. According to Stanford, this concentration of just these tech giants owning data is actually one of the most unbalanced in history in technology today. One of the key things is, why isn't enterprise or business adopting AI? I think it's only to a certain extent. There's still a trust issue. According to Ganter, 84% of business aren't using AI fully because of the trust issue here. I myself, I use AI to a certain extent, but I can't trust it with my personal data. I don't know how the data is being used. But it's great to see a lot of blockchain organization and team really isolating and finding a way to solve this. Almost private AI agents to help you personalize while protecting your data. So why blockchain and AI? As I was touching earlier, blockchain brings something unique where the main industry, Web 2, isn't really focused on. It's basically transparency, verifiability, immutability. And blockchain brings programmability to data. How do you monetize data? We don't know. We haven't thought about it. It's a whole new concept. Data is almost a new asset that people aren't really realizing how to really monetize. How do you track everything? Here at Metis, we're focusing on the key component foundation of what we can do as a blockchain organization. We're focusing on what we can do to support the industry of AI, what we know best and what we're good at. It's basically utilizing blockchain to enhance the AI experience, to bring transparency to the industry. This is an interesting topic. ZK was a very unique terminology or acronym. What is ZK? How do we use ZK? Blockchain intent for ZK was, hey, let's preserve the privacy of maybe our digital assets, maybe our transactions online or on-chain. Now we're seeing ZK used in identity. ZK is everywhere. From a government level, they're interested while preserving data and privacy. But the key thing now is ZK and machine learning. I think the data is very important. Nobody wants to be known and know what they've been searching. on using AI and what they have been using it for. So I think with ZK and machine learning, this is a new evolution of how ZK will be used. And I'm excited to see how it will evolve in the next few years. But here at Metis, with a few things that we're working on with Laws AI and some of our initiative on the ZKM side, I'm truly excited for us to bring something unique to the market. Here are some of the biggest players in our industry currently today. We have Gen Z, Monus Labs, EZKL, and Mina. There's a lot of, I would say, confusion on like what part of ZK or blockchain technology is supporting AI. But what we're building at Metis is almost a complete tech stack to really facilitate and really take care of what we need for the AI industry today. We built a full, complete stack, a decentralized tech stack with Metis SDK to take care of the compute and execution layer, the verifiable data infrastructure, and to support the autonomous agent creation. How do you monetize your agent? How do you really track everything? We started off as an L2, but we have evolved our tech stack into something that we can use today in the AI industry. What AI needs is speed. And building on I would say, legacy infrastructure, it has been extremely hard. So we rethought what is needed for AI today. A modular, parallel processing, fast infrastructure. I would say it's beyond an L2. It's an infrastructure to support AI. And with that, we built and launched and incubated Laws AI, a web-native AI protocol powered by the Metis SDK. This is where you can monetize and really see point zero to the end of how to monetize your data. Using Laws AI, we provide a tech stack where you can monetize your data from start to finish. So here today, I want to invite you, if you're innovating, if you're curious, if you need a place to start, we're here to support you. Here at Metis, we are an innovative organization supporting builders, community members, and actually researchers to advance what we're building today with AI and blockchain. So if you're interested, take a snapshot of this. These are the different kind of protocols, verticals that we're working with in Metis, and here to happy to support you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to meeting, talking, and answering any questions you may have after this. Thank you so much.